Hello guys, NautoAce here, and I wanna basically give my thoughts on the decision that Nintendo made for the Switch. So one of the biggest, I guess you can say, controversy to some extent is the Switch didn't go with a CD-based architect rather than a cartridge architect. So basically, all the Switch games are in a game cart, just like the 3DS. Kind of reminds you of a cartridge of the good old days. So why did they go there for? Well, the reason is, first of all, the Switch console, it's a tablet, so it's kind of weird how you're going to put it in, maybe via PSP. But of course, look what happened with the PSP. It sold okay, but there was a lot of moving parts to a point that it kind of break easily to some extent. So that's a keyword there, moving parts. I keep saying that. What is moving parts? In order to have a CD read on a game read on the CD to the console, there is called lens reading, and that is a moving part. Just putting the disc in the system, there's moving parts there. They did it with the Wii U, and that's why it costs a lot of money, because that's why the price is what it is. Switch is basically more of a 3DS or the Vita. You flip the lid, put in the game card, there you go. So, and again, but is it cheaper? Oh, hell no. So that's the second problem, that it is not cheap, to a point that it created the Atlas tax. And basically what it is that games on the Switch are a bit expensive versus CD. Because in the CD, it's very cheap just to put it on the CD, you're done, because it's only read only memory. Unfortunately, to some extent, it's a RAM on the game card. It's not just reading, it's also writing. And there is a SKU for those game cards: 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, and 32, and 64 in the long run. But the problem is, basically on a DVD Blu-Ray Rom, there is only one price. And that's what to some extent, sucky maybe, that's what they're going to install an install update, is because in order to run it to your system, you do have to put some info on the system. Kind of sucky that it takes up space, but again, it is what it is. So you would think, well, maybe not so much with the game card. Wrong. That's when the Switch tax comes in. It depends on how big the game card they're using. Case in point, Wolfenstein. It apparently has like a really lot of gig to download. So why not choose a bigger game card to put it on the disc? Again, that's cost. But there's not only one price. That's why Mega Man Legacy Collection 1 and 2 and the X Legacy Collection, the first game is on the game card, while the second game is a download code. Again, it is ridiculous. If you're gonna do that, then just buy the download version, which I would do. You have to invest in a micro SD card. Yeah, it sucks, but it is. And again, it's the same thing. I did mention it before in my Mega Man Legacy Thoughts. Or it's cost. The more RAM, more data you put in on the game card, the higher the cost to basically distribute. Not develop, distribute. So a lot of times, it's like what Don Phoenix says, they are putting the cost on the consumer by downloading this update, forcing you to buy a SD card. They did it with LA Noire. They did it with WWE 2K18. The Wii U version was abysmal, from what I heard, EA Games. Same deal. So does it suck? Yeah, I mean, Puyo Tetris was $10 more versus the PS4 version. Shaq Fu is $30 more. LA Noire is $10 more. Shaq Fu is $10 more because it's Shaq Fu on the PS4, Xbox One, Steam is even cheaper, but for the Xbox One and PS4, I think it's $30, $40 on the Switch. So why would you buy it on the Switch if it costs more? Easy. You can play with Shaq while taking a dump. Just saying that. You get the idea what I'm saying when about that one. So it kind of sucks. Maybe they'll change in the long run. Maybe there's going to be something. All I can say is vote with your wallet if you don't agree with the situation. But a lot of times here's the thing, and it's kind of sucky, but Nintendo are getting third-party games, which the Wii U didn't. And if you don't support that, the company sees that, then they might not put it on the Switch. But at the same time, yes, it makes sense that the problem is that it costs when you just put it on the game cart. It really sucks, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's my thoughts on why the Switch basically, they trying to hesitate doing moving parts and the Switch tax. It sucks, but it is what it is. So with that, thanks for